Well, it depends upon what you mean by legitimate. That do the workers need more money? The answer is yes. But it's like if you are living with your mother and your father and they don't have money and there's hardship, your parents cannot afford, and you say that, well, if my parents cannot afford what I want, then I am going to leave the house. You may as well leave and go and die. What is not being realized is the situation in which the country is in. At this moment, the government's projected expenditure in order for the economy not to collapse, and we can come to the causes of it, that's not, is such that the government has to reduce expenditure by 20%. And already, debt servicing and public sector wage takes about 95 to 98%. So, yes, I have no doubt at all that given the economic circumstances, the price increases, the petroleum prices, workers are having a hard time. But I can't see how the government can pay any significant pay increase now, other than printing money, which would fuel a cycle of inflation, because it will not be backed by any productivity. And especially the next 3 months or to 4 months, things are going to be harder because it's the lean season. Apart from everything else, May, June, July, when you hit July, you are in Kitaunsa. Hold your hand before else you will steal. So it's a very big dilemma. And the labor people, the CROSAG can go on strike and other things, but I doubt whether the government can pay it. And therefore, there must be a willingness to give and take, because there's no way. I heard the TUC, my good friend, saying, 19% inflation. 19% inflation in April doesn't mean that inflation over the past 1 month has gone up for 90%. And that was if you compare it with the year past. And you cannot be running an economy and every month, when there's a change in inflation, you change salaries. So it's a very, very tricky situation that the government must be very careful, because what the solution the workers are looking for, even when they get it, it will be an illusion. It will be like printing money in order to give them more salaries. I remember they consume half of all the government revenue.